What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Sports Mill Podcast. Welcome back. We got a lot of news to talk about in the NFL, a lot of firings, coaches. Uh, First one I want to start off with the most shocking one, I would say. Ravens fire Harbaugh. I think that's a bad firing, but I mean he's been there for a while and missed the playoffs this time. I mean he's still a great coach, but I don't know. Maybe it's been too long. Him and the Ravens. I don't know. Maybe it was coming to an end sooner rather than later. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't know. I'm a little shocked. I didn't expect that. Like they've had good seasons, and obviously this season was a failure. But that wasn't on him. Lamar missed the first like 4 or 5 games of the season. And he dealt with a lot of injuries, especially on the defensive side as well. So I mean, that's not really on him. I don't see why they fired him this season. Like everything that happened this season didn't fall on him, and they still go out and have a chance to win the game. Obviously we'll talk about that game a little later, but they had a chance to win the game and in the end and be in the playoffs. So like I wonder then like if if they're in the playoffs and they're one and done, do they still fire Harbaugh?
Obviously not, especially because they would make the playoffs. They would be in the playoffs, but maybe depends if they were one and done. Maybe they would have fired him still at the end of the season. But if they make it deep into the playoffs, maybe not. What Chinto, your thoughts?
Yeah, I was my bad. Spencer. Yeah, I was very surprised as well. I didn't think they were gonna fire him. I mean, I don't think nobody expected that. I think they made a bad decision there. Like Moses said, I don't think it was on him. I mean, Lamar Jackson was missed most of the season, and then he's already I mean, he's been there for years and years, and he's always. I mean, he's had great seasons. I don't
Had
know.
success.
Yeah, he's had success. He's won the Super Bowl, two Super Bowls, or no, it was one I think, but he's won it already, and he's always been like one of the top. He's always had the Ravens at the top, or one of the top teams for most of the time. And then just this first season, that finally he didn't make the playoffs, but like we said, Lamar, the whole team wasn't healthy, and I think I don't know. I mean, I don't know who they're planning on replacing him with. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if there's any better options than he was.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was very surprised. I'm surprised that they fired him, and yeah, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I didn't like the move.
They
I'm
also
not.
they
The
also
o-
they
the
also
only
had a
thing I'm
lot of
not
injuries on
surprised with,
defense too. They also had a lot of injuries on defense this year as well.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
yeah. Overall, for the whole team, yeah, they had a lot of injuries, so it was very surprising, for sure.
The only thing that I'm not surprised with is Adam Scheffler already reported that within 45 minutes of him being fired, he's gotten
Calls.
7 calls from 7 different, teams
Yep.
interested in him. So I mean, he's gonna get picked up for sure. He's gonna get a head coaching job
Oh yeah.
somewhere else for sure, no doubt about that. But yeah, the Ravens, I don't like Chinto said, I don't know who they think is um a better fit.
And if I'm looking for a head coach, he'll be on my first. first candidate. My top of the list
Oh,
to hire in any
hell
team
yeah.
for
For
sure.
yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, another one. Another one. I don't think it's a big shocker, but Mo, I want your opinion on defensive coordinator Eberflus was fired by the Cowboys today as well. Uh, Obviously, we saw what the defense did this year. I mean, they were no good. Run defense was no good. Maybe they had a few good games towards the end of the season, but it was already kind of late. Uh, even with the addition of the guy you guys picked up from the Jets, what's the name?
Williams, Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams.
Quentin Williams. Uh, he made a difference, but I mean not much. But I think this was a correct move. But the only thing is, who else would you pick up as a DC?
Well, there's been rumors of Brian Flores. Um, hold on. There's been rumors of oh, my bad. That there have been rumors of Brian Flores. Uh, I can't think of his name, but we had the Cowboys had him before, and I forgot where he went with, but he wasn't defensive coordinator, but he was the secondaries coach, and he was real good. But overall, I mean, I don't know who to pick up, but overall, like I'm glad they got rid of him. He the dude was garbage. I mean, I get that he wasn't working with a lot. You know, there wasn't a lot of talent on the defensive side, especially after losing Micah. But I mean, at the end, like he gave up the most points, you know, and he couldn't, he had no answer. So I'm glad he's gone.
Clinto, anything on that?
Nah, what Mo said, I agree with Moses, 100%.
Another one. He didn't really get fired. They came to they say that they both came to a conclusion to part ways between Commanders and Cliff Kingsbury, which I'm hearing that he's gonna be getting the head coaching job, or at least interview for sure. He should be one of the top candidates as well. Not the top one, but he should be a top candidate as well. Obviously, we saw him with the Cardinals. He didn't really do too good. Uh, but I don't know. As an offensive coordinator, I think he's pretty good. I mean, obviously he was with the Commanders and they did good last year, but this year was a total mess. Obviously he had a lot. They had a lot of injuries as well, and then Daniels had gotten hurt too. So uh, I don't know how good he can be. You guys think he deserves another shot at being a head coach?
How many seasons did he have right there? You guys don't know?
I think it was like two or three with the Commanders.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think this was his second or third season. I think.
Mm, man. No, that's kind of tough too because they had a lot of injuries too. And last year they went to the conference, or the whatever, the conference championship game or divisional game, whatever it was, and that was with the full healthy squad. So this year they were banged up. Same like the Ravens. I'm not saying he's a great coach, or he's, he might be, but I mean 2 years of only being there, I think he should have, he deserved another year at least to see what he can do next year. I think.
Who? My bad. Who we talking about?
Kingsbury, Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh, he's been.
On the Commanders.
I never know from the. That's isn't he
I mean
with
with
the
the Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah.
I never took the dude serious,
Oh
to be
dang! I thought
honest.
you.
Like
Oh, never mind. I thought he was with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I
He,
never
no,
really
he
took
was
that
with the
super
Cardinals before he
serious.
came with the Washington.
Oh,
You know, there's so much videos of him like doing like some corny ass shit, like like doing like shit that's just like cringing, you know, like I wouldn't take him serious if he was my head coach, you know. So I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't think he's a great leader, a great coach. Like
well, what was he,
I never liked
what
him.
what was he doing or what?
There's a video. There's a video of him. I forgot who he meets up with. I don't know. I forgot who he meets up with, but he shakes his hand. He goes, choo 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 choo, and he goes, explosives. That's what I see when I see you, explosion. Choo choo. Like he just does like weird shit like that. Like you know, like if I was that player,
And
I wouldn't want to be there, dude.
and he's the one that got into that player for dropping the ball in the end zone right before the end zone. Remember, like he
Hmm.
grabbed, like he kind of punched him or whatever he did in front of
No,
everybody.
that one wasn't him.
Yeah, it was
I
him.
don't think.
It was him.
Yeah. Oh, it
Yeah,
was him. Oh, okay. I
yeah.
thought it was. I don't know why I thought it was somebody else. El coach de los that one that's there now. The one that's there now with the Cardinals. I thought it was him. I don't know why I'm thinking it was him.
That is him. No, he's
No,
with the Cardinals, right? He's a head coach.
damn.
Yeah, he's a head coach for the Cardinals.
No, but we're talking about Cliff Kingsbury.
He's the head coach for the Cardinals,
He's the
right?
head coach for the Cardinals.
No, right now Cliff Kingsbury was an OC with the Washington Commanders, and they parted ways. He was with
Oh,
the
so see,
Cardinals 2 3
that's
years ago. He was with the Cardinals two
Fucking
three years
Chris.
ago
that
before he
that's
came
what
to
I
Washington.
that's what I was talking about earlier. Then that's what I said. How many years he's been with the Commanders? But he's just the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he just but he's supposed to. He's a top candidate to get a head coaching job, and
Yeah,
he was already head coach with the Cardinals about
yeah,
2 3
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago
yeah,
before he
yeah,
came to Washington.
yeah.
But the one that punched him was the one that's a Cardinals coach now. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, yeah. That's why you got me confused because I was talking about the Cardinal, the Commanders earlier, and then I don't know we're with the Arizona Cardinals, so I was like, what? But
yeah,
yeah,
because he was
he was
with the Cardinals.
yeah, he was, but he's with the Commanders now, but he's not the head coach.
No, he's a coordinator, but he parted ways with the Commanders. So that's what I'm saying. He's a top candidate to get a another chance at head coaching job.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I never liked him as a head coach. I don't think he's a some like we said before. I think some coaches are better as assistant coaches, and I don't think he's a top coach, head coach.
All right, another one that's not a shocker at all either. Probably as less shocking as Eberflus. Pete Carroll got fired as well yesterday or today, whenever it was. Obviously, we know what the Raiders did. 3 wins only. They sucked. They got the first overall pick. They're not giving him a chance to see what he can work with next year with the first overall pick. But this is not a shocker. Obviously, I mean he had a lot of injuries on O line on defense. He had a sorry ass quarterback, sorry ass backup quarterback. So it wasn't much he could work with. But I mean, this is not a shocker to me. What you guys think?
Uh, I just don't know why they even um you know picked him up in the first place. I didn't think I didn't think he was gonna be the one, you know, to change his team around. And well clearly he wasn't. So I mean that just it's just dumb though. Like it just I think that what they're going already on their fifth coach. And I get the Gruden wasn't their fault, you know, he because of his actions he had to get released. But I mean they just whoever does the hiring, the GM right there, like yeah, I think he's the one that needs to get fired as well. Because
Well, it's Tom Brady.
Well,
Tom
I
Brady
don't
doing
think
the
so.
hiring?
Yeah, he's
But
a
was he
part
the one
owner,
that
and
picked
he
Pete Carroll?
I don't know if he's the one that picked Pete Carroll, but I'm hearing this time around he's the one that's gonna be doing all that. I don't remember if he was the one that brought in Pete Carroll. I'm
No, I
guessing he
don't
did
think
that
so.
last year. He had done it last year, no? Well,
Yeah,
this year for sure. He's the one doing all the meetings, I believe, and stuff to for the
Yeah,
to see
I
who they
mean, I
hire.
guess they want to start fresh, but man, I feel like we just keep on saying it. That team is just lost. I mean, even with the first round pick, I don't. They're not gonna get any better next season, you know?
yeah. I don't know what they were thinking when they picked up Pete Carroll. Man, that was a big mistake. First of all, like everybody seen it like before the season started. Like, oh, even the Raider fans didn't. Most of the Raider fans didn't even like that pick of Pete Carroll. You know, he's the oldest head coach in the league, and he brought in Geno Smith, which was a mistake as well. Now Geno Smith is gonna be gone too. No Geno, so they this year they paid Geno Smith, they paid Pete Carroll, and now they're both got. They're most likely both gonna be gone next season. Well, I mean for sure we know Pete Carroll's gone,
Pete
but
Carroll.
yeah, but Geno Smith is most likely gonna be gone too. So that was just a dumb year for the Raiders, respectfully. But I do think they could get better. You know, if they draft good if they have a good draft, I think they possibly could get a little bit better. I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs, but 3 wins, they could mm, maybe double that next season to 6 or something. But I mean, obviously that's not what they want, you know. But yeah, I just never understood that whole Pete Carroll signing. My opinion.
But talking about their first overall draft, you guys think they should draft Mendoza, or you guys think they should trade and get like I don't know 2 or whatever they can get for that first round pick, like 2 first round picks or a first round pick and then a second round pick. I get they're gonna need a quarterback, but I mean, if Mendoza coming in with this sorry ass O line and they don't up their O line, I mean, how much better? How much of a difference is he gonna be? Not much, probably.
I mean, they're gonna plan on bolstering that O line too. They already got a running back. They need the quarterback and some O linemen. Hopefully, they keep Max Crosby. They'll be all right. But yeah, they got to work on their offensive line, and I think they will. I mean, if they don't, then that's the Raiders, you know. But they should, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Well, if it starts with the trenches, you know, they got to fix up the O line, but I don't know if it's too crazy to predict it or assume it, but I mean, I just don't think it's a bad idea for the Ravens to try to go get a Harbaugh and at least
The Raiders.
ask the Raiders, yeah, go get Harbaugh and then just ask. I don't know, ask the Ravens if they're willing to trade Lamar for a couple, for a first round pick. I mean, obviously, you don't know if the Ravens are even entertain that, but I mean, Harbaugh, at least he's already coached Lamar, so
Well,
that's
but
just a thought.
weren't there rumors going around that? I mean, these are just rumors. I don't know if they're true, but that Lamar wasn't getting along with Harbaugh. Those are
Oh,
just rumors.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard that. I mean, I heard that Lamar Harbaugh had to change his schedule, his meetings to later on in the day because Lamar wasn't waking up early. That's what that,
Oh,
that's what those are some rumors I just heard. Obviously they're just rumors, you know. So don't take my word for it. Just what I heard, you know, that they weren't getting
yeah.
along 100%.
Uh, okay. Well, I mean, there's more firings, but the last one I want to talk about, which it was seen coming too, was Kevin Stefanski is out as Browns head coach as well. Obviously, we know all their defense, which is with their whole defense is Miles Garrett. He was a main part of that defense, but that offense. Ever since they did that contract with that quarterback, what's his name,
Watson.
Watson, Deshaun Watson, that offense kind of was no good, or they couldn't pay pretty much offensive players because they had so much money invested into Deshaun Watson. So there wasn't much he can do either with that offense. But I mean, it was seen coming. He had like one good year that they made the playoffs, I believe, and I didn't even know if it was him still as a coach. But I mean, this was seen coming as that team wasn't good overall. Besides Miles Garrett.
Stefanski though, I heard that he's gonna be a top candidate too for a head coaching job.
Yeah, I
So
heard that too.
we'll see. A lot of teams that are gonna go after him.
Yeah, from what I heard, I don't know how true it is, but I had heard he wasn't in favor on getting Deshaun Watson. He didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, but he's drafted some good players. Obviously, Miles Garrett, uh, Judkins, look promising. Um, Shador, even though like he didn't like him, but he still picked him up, So he's a talented coach, and I haven't heard that, that he's gonna be a top candidate, but I believe it.
Now I heard it from Adam Schefter. He reported it that as soon as he got
Yeah,
fired, that some teams had called already about Stefanski.
yeah, I
Yeah,
believe it.
I see here. He's expected to speak with the Falcons, Giants, and Titans about the head coach vacancies. And then speaking of Falcons, that's another one too. Raheem Morris,
Mm.
he got fired as well. But I mean, they have a good talent. They just I don't know what happened. Everyone expected good things from the Falcons, and
Did Todd Bowles get fired?
Todd Bowles. I don't think so. I haven't heard of him yet.
No, he should have got
Not yet.
fired.
Nah, maybe he will, but just not yet. They haven't said it yet. But anyways, we gotta get to these games. We're gonna be recapping the game last week's games, but there was a lot of non-important games that didn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Well,
So we're
well,
gonna
real quick, because you brought up the Titans real fast. The ex-Cowboy, um, what's his
Garrett,
name? Garrett. What's his name?
Jason,
Jason
Jason
Garrett.
Garrett. Yeah, that he interviewed for the Texans job, the Titans job.
I saw that. What do you think about that? Good idea or no?
Yeah, I didn't know he still wanted to be a coach. I thought he was cool with just calling
Yeah,
the games,
bro. He even get more money as a coach than as a commentator for sure.
but more headaches as well.
He's down with
I,
it.
I I think anyone going to a Titans is a hard job right there. It's hard to do anything.
I think the Titans gonna have a better team next year though. To be honest, what's his name? The quarterback.
Cam
Uh,
Ward.
the Cam Ward is not that bad, honestly. I think he started like kind of picking it up towards the end of the season too. So we'll see though. But I think if they draft I mean, they got a top draft pick again. If they draft better, they could only get better and better. I think it's not a bad option. I think there's worse options to go to, in my opinion. But I mean, we'll see.
All right. Well, we're gonna get into these games. We're gonna get to mainly the important ones. Because there was like I said, there's a lot of games that didn't really matter.
No, that
Uh,
he's just playing. They were just playing the bench players. That's the thing.
yeah. So let's get into it, Big Mo.
I will start off with the Saturday games. We had two important games for Saturday. Um, Started off with the Panthers at the Buccaneers divisional game for the division pretty much. But it did come down to Atlanta and the Saints. But this game itself, if the Panthers lose 14-16, and if they would have won, they would have obviously not even had waited for the Falcons and Saints game, but they would have just straight up won the division. But close game. I was listening to it. I was at work. But let's just read off the stats. Bryce Young, 124 for 35, 266, two touchdowns, INT. Rico Dado, only 7 carries for 10 yards. And Chupa Hubbard, 5 carries for 10 yards. McMillan, 4 catches for 85. On the other side, Baker Mayfield, 16 for 22, 203, one touchdown and one INT. Bucky Irving, 26 carries for 85 yards. Auden had himself a good game. He had 7 catches for 94 and a touchdown. Just listening to the game, like I said, I didn't get to watch it, but I heard there was 2 to 3 controversial plays in favor of the Buccaneers. But in my opinion, I've always say like these type of calls, like it is what it is. You gotta like a good team overcomes it, you know. Obviously, the Panthers, you know, they're turning the right direction. They're obviously in the playoffs, but you know, a great team overcomes those challenges. But shout out to them. You know, they kept it close on the road. It was raining and slippery. You know, they played a hell of a game. You know, and you know those calls go their way. They outright win this, and you know, like I said, they don't wait for the Falcons and Saints game.
Yeah, I agree with it. Uh, Buccaneers won this game, but for no reason. They needed the Falcons to lose, like you just said, and the Falcons won by 2. But to me here, I mean, I know it was raining. It was raining a lot throughout the game, and you would think well, I mean, you would think they would run the ball, which they only ran it 14 times. I think they should have ran it more, but maybe that's just because Tampa was stopping the run. But here, to me, here, I think it's just the run game wasn't there for the Panthers. As far as Buccaneers, I mean, they had 140. I think that might be the difference right there. I didn't really watch the game, uh, but I did see it a little bit here and there. But to me, it's just I don't know. I don't think Panthers is that good of a team, you know. And they, I mean, yeah, they made it to the playoffs, but I don't think they're that good of a team, or they're like we said before. So one of you guys said it before. They're one good game, one bad game, so they're inconsistent.
Yeah.
Chinto?
I mean, like you said, they're not a great team. They're a good team. Their defense is okay. The Panthers. I'm talking about the Panthers, but I will say the better team made it to the playoffs. In this case, I'll say that Panthers are a better team, even though they lost to the Buccaneers. I feel like they're a better team, and obviously they made it, but obviously I don't give them no chance of winning, of beating the Rams. That's my opinion. But I mean, that was the weakest division this season in football, and they
Yeah.
were able to squeak in. So shout out to them. Good luck.
Yeah,
And
then and also the turnovers in this game. Uh, Carolina had 3, and the Bucks only had the one INT, and that was another thing I was going to criticize just the Panthers coach on. You know, they had the momentum and they want to run, you know, a flea flicker, and I just don't understand the play call. I don't know why they run that play, and
that was
you
when
know
Rico
cost
Dado got stepped on, no? Or he just slipped.
he 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 slipped. Well, I didn't hear it. I was only hearing it. I didn't get to watch how the play developed and
He
everything. I
just
just
slipped. I think he just slipped
did
because it
he, and
was
that's
raining.
when he fumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like you know, it's happened to have people blame him, I guess, for slipping, but I mean, in my eyes, I just blame the coach. I blame the coach for running that play.
Yeah, he should have just run the ball, like you said. I agree with that one. But anyways, this Panthers probably gonna be one and done.
Yeah,
Uh, like we said, it's one of the weakest division or the weakest division in the whole NFL. So With that, let's move on to the next game.
I went the Saturday night game. Didn't go as I expected. I think I did pick the Seahawks to win, but I expected it to be not high scoring, but a little more offense. But the Seahawks on the road. That first goal, they went 13-3. Um, Sam Darnold 20 for 26, 198, no touchdowns, no INTs. He did take 2 sacks for -17. Walker K9 16 carries for 97 yards. Charbonnet 17 carries for 74 and a touchdown. Smith and Jigba 6 catches for 84 yards, no touchdowns. Walker, he had 4 catches for 36. Um, on the other side, Brock Purdy 19 for 27, 127, a touchdown and a 1 INT. But that I will say already that INT was not on him. 3 sacks for -7. CMC eight carries for 23 yards. Jawan Jennings 4 catches for 35. Christian McCaffrey 6 for 34. Um, I didn't. I saw most of this game. Didn't get to see it all. Um, but I mean, great defensive game from both sides. You know, limiting Seahawks to only 13. Obviously, limiting the hot. You know, we gotta say for what it was. You know, Frisco's offense has been hot the last couple games, and to just keep them. You know, just a field goal. That's pretty impressive. I think the game changer. This was K9's um, first down when it was like third and long. That I think that was a real game changer. And obviously the INT, like I said in the end, that wasn't on Brock Purdy. Um, Obviously they had a chance early in the fourth, you know, to score a touchdown and cut the lead to 3. It was just I don't know. It was just a sloppy game. I mean, for Frisco, in my eyes, I don't. You guys tell me though. You guys are the experts.
Well, this Niners, nothing was working. The offense wasn't working. You know, I'm not gonna say the defense was great. Yeah, they did hold Seahawks to 13 points, but that was just mainly because they were killing all the clock. They were running all over us, and that kills a lot of clock.
Hmm.
But I would say the defense holding them to 13 points, they kept giving us chances and giving us chances, and our offense was not doing shit. Our offense didn't do shit. Yeah, that interception at the end wasn't Brock Purdy's fault, and yeah, McCaffrey should have caught that, but even then, I don't know. Our defense wasn't gonna be able to stop the Seahawks, uh, to at least try to tie it or something but I don't know. This was just a bad game, or like maybe now they finally played against a good defense, you know, and if that's how it's gonna be in the play, if that's how it's gonna be in the playoffs, then we're one and done as well. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, as far as everything, Seahawks, I give props to Seahawks. That run game, they ran all over us. Fucking Darnold was throwing all over us, and Jigba played
I
good.
don't
He
know.
was wide open. That what?
I don't know about Darnold throwing
I
all over.
mean, I mean,
I don't know
20 out
about
of
that.
26, 198 yards. I mean, yeah, I guess so because the it was mainly the run game, but when he was throwing, I mean, he averaged 7.6 yards. I mean, that's good. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. I don't. This game came down to the run game for Seattle. They killed us on the run for sure. That's what we got killed. The run game we got ran all over. I mean, honestly, well, obviously on defense. I'm talking about defense. We got killed on the run game. And that's it. Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, man, they were breaking off of these big ass runs. Every time I looked, they had a big run, and then obviously our offense didn't do squat. But I don't blame that on Brock Purdy at all. The offensive line didn't hold up for shit. Every time I looked, Brock Purdy was getting pressure every single time. And then
Yep.
McCaffrey didn't help. I mean, we all knew this how good this Seattle defense is, though, you know. But I mean, I wasn't expecting this. 3 points, 3 points is crazy. But I will say, damn, like for the Niners to hold the Seahawks to 13 points, I mean, like it's like I don't know. That's why I don't trust Seattle. You know, like I think Sam Darnold is holding them back a little bit. I know they broke off some good runs, but I mean, I think for the like it's just like yeah, I think the offensive line didn't come to play. You know, like for the Niners, like they weren't blocking Brock Purdy like they're supposed like they did last week, obviously, and we know this defense is way better though. But I will say this: the Niners were missing Trent Williams big time this game. You know, I'm not making no excuses. You know, we lost. They beat us nasty. You know, but I'm just saying, like, damn, that was every single play I saw, every single throwing play. Brock Purdy was under pressure, man. I was like, damn, like what the hell? And then it's just like we freaking McCaffrey couldn't do anything, you know. And that interception that was huge too, you know, because we were in the red zone already, and he should have caught that low key, but he did it. So it is what it is. We got our asses handed to us.
Yeah, I
Damn.
agree. But I mean, that he got intercepted. Yeah, it was a little bit behind McCaffrey, but I still think McCaffrey he should have caught that, and he said it himself. Like I should have caught that. I can't be doing that.
That should have been a catch, no
Yeah,
question.
should have. But
But yeah, I mean the Niners defense did hold them to 13, but I mean these are still good numbers, you know. 20 for 26. Obviously the run, we already know they did good. Jigba had 84, you know, like I feel like just with Shah Shahid, if they could get him more involved, because I mean total yards, the Seattle offense did have 361, you know, so the offense, you know,
They
they
were
they
moving
they
it, but they weren't getting touchdowns. That's the thing. They
at
were
the
holding
end,
them to
yeah,
field goal.
was the red zone. Yeah, because red zone efficiency, they were 0 for 3. Go to goal 0 for 1. But I mean, yeah, it came down
And I
to the
will
time
say this.
possession.
I will say this real quick. Freaking Demo. I know he was talking a lot of smack before the game. Demo Lenore, the hyena, and on Jackson Smith and Jigba. I will say this. He did have that holding call in the end zone to like begin the game or the first drive of the game or second, whatever it was. But other than that, Jackson Smith and Jigba didn't do shit on Demo. Uh, when Lenore was guarding him, Jackson Smith didn't do squat. He got all his yardage was on the other side,
on
and
Bethune,
he
yeah, I think it was on Bethune
yeah.
and
So
somebody else.
he backed up his smack talk. I will say that. I mean, obviously we lost, so it doesn't matter, you know. But he did his thing in the game. Besides that opening drive holding call, which he did have against Smith and Jigba. But I mean, it doesn't matter. We lost. I mean, he probably didn't even have to throw that much either, Sam Darnold, because the running game they were killing us. So it is what it is.
And then obviously we didn't have the best O line in the game either. I don't know if he's gonna come back next game, but like honestly, we were one of the hottest teams in the last 2 weeks, and I don't want to say I'm glad we lost this game because I'm not, because we could have gotten the first round bye, but I mean, I'm hoping this wakes them up, and hopefully for the playoffs against the Eagles, they're like, damn, we got our asses kicked last week in the run game, and they step it up and stop Saquon Barkley. But we'll get into that later. You know.
Yeah,
Hell no, this is a game they needed to win. They
No,
win
I
this
know, but we
game.
were already
Not
in the
only they get
playoffs.
the
Is what
one
I'm saying.
bye, but they get the bye. They get home field advantage all postseason, including the Super Bowl.
yeah, it was a must win, and and that would have probably gave us a better shot, because we're already talking about like, oh, nah, the Niners are one and done, before this, whatever. But that would have I would have been like, okay, we got a shot now. But now it's just like, honestly, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking
Yeah,
good.
I know. We also we lost Bethune. Bethune got hurt. The one that was backup linebacker for Fred Warner.
Yeah,
But we did pick up the linebacker from Arizona Cardinals. I don't know how good he is. Obviously, no Fred Warner, that's for sure. But if he can be better than Bethune,
if
I
he
mean, I
wasn't
don't
in
know.
the if he wasn't in the league, I mean, he ain't
No, he
gonna
was with the Cardinals. He was a starter with the Cardinals.
like like this year or
Yeah, this year. This
Last
year.
year, no,
All
last
thought
year.
this year. All thought
no,
it was this year.
he hasn't been
I
in
saw a
Well,
the
video.
he hasn't been in the league.
yeah,
I
he
think
I
he's
swear
was.
he was.
He got signed to a practice squad this season, but I don't think he's played this season, like
Oh no.
an
Oh,
actual NFL team. An NFL game. I'm sorry. I don't think he's playing in an actual NFL game. But yeah, I mean, last season he balled out. I know he had a lot of tackles. But he is. I guess he's just up there, a little up there on age. I think he's 29. And yeah, he was a free agent. I guess I don't know. You said the Cardinals signed him. I know this
he was
season
with the Cardinals. That's what I
he
he was with
saw.
the
was he
practice
was
squad.
he's an ex Cardinal, but I don't know. I don't think he played this season.
Oh,
Yeah, I know he
okay.
was with the team this season, but just on the practice squad.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know about him anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna. You just want me to read off the games or just skip everything?
Just skip all the games that had bench players.
We'll just talk about the important ones.
Well, I'm gonna just mention this one. I know we talked about it, but like I said, this was an important game because if the Falcons would have lost, then obviously uh, the Buccaneers would have been in the playoffs. But the Falcons were able to win at home, 17-19, over the Saints. So that was a crucial game. Um, Other than that, for Sunday, I think it just goes down to well, I will say, I will mention the
Detroit,
Cowboy
Chicago. You can talk
Giants.
about that one.
I'll mention that one, but the Cowboy Giants, if the Giants would have lost, uh, they would have drafted a lot earlier, and now they got kind of pushed a little more back because
Yeah,
they're 4-13, and there's a lot of 3-14 teams.
yeah.
Well, there's a yeah, so that hurt them at least draft wise. Well, which one you said? Detroit and Chicago?
Detroit, Chicago, because they were playing all their starters, both teams. Chicago,
Oh, because Chicago was still fighting for the second seed, right?
yeah. Sorry.
As well as the Eagles. Yeah, but so Detroit and Chicago, Detroit and Chicago, they beat the Bears 19-16. Jared Goff 27, 42, 331, one touchdown, 119. Jamar Gibbs, 19 carries for 80, and Moran St. Brown, uh, 11 catches for 139. On the other side, Caleb Williams, 20 for 33, 212, two touchdowns, one INT. DeAndre Swift, 10 carries for 40. Manungai, 6 carries for 14. Loveland, 10 catches for 91 and a touchdown, and Walker, 2 catches for 36 and a touchdown. I didn't watch this game. I don't got much to say on this game.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say, I think both, man, because it was between them and the freaking Eagles for second spot, right? It was them. I think it was them and the Eagles for second spot, and I think
Yeah,
both
for the
teams.
second seed.
Yeah, I think both teams are trying to lose on purpose so they can face the Niners because nobody was trying to. No, I mean, I feel like they thought that's the easiest team, you know. Like so they, but I think they both were trying. I mean, I don't know if the Bears were trying to lose, but for sure, I feel like the Eagles lost on purpose. I mean, I know they didn't play nobody. I think their main goal was to face the Niners. I mean, because it was either the Niners or the Packers. I think they feel like the Niners are the weakest team right now. In the besides obviously besides the Panthers, but the Panthers were already locked in with the Rams most likely because the Rams smacked too. So I think they were the obviously they were trying both teams are trying to hope to face the Niners. That's what I think.
And I don't know about both. I do agree with the Philly. Philly really gave. I mean, it's one of those like you're gonna fight for the second seed, or you're just gonna like rest your starters and play Frisco and because either way they you're playing at home. So Frisco, I mean they I think they took the easy way out. Like fuck it, well, I don't want the second seed. They just rest our starters, be ready for the Frisco game at home, and that's it. But like clearly the Bears did start the starters.
Yeah, the Bears.
So
Yeah,
I think the Eagles were I agree with you in that Eagles part.
yeah. Like I feel like I'm pretty sure the Eagles were thinking like, okay, let's try to face the Niners. Let's try to draw the Niners, and I think that's what they did.
Yeah, I didn't really watch this game either, but I mean, I guess I agree with you guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. I didn't watch this game, but but yeah, I mean, if you were one of these teams, if there were one, if you play for one of these teams, would you want to play the Niners or would you rather play the Packers? I mean, the way Niners played, I would say, honestly, I would say I'd rather play the Niners.
The Packers at least have a halfway decent defense. The Niners
Yeah,
don't got no defense, and then the Packers, I know Jordan Love should be coming back. So I
yeah.
mean, it's an easy choice for me. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not nothing's guaranteed. You know, nothing's guaranteed, and anything can happen in the playoffs. But if you ask me, I think that was an easier choice for me, and I'll say why also when we make our picks later and why.
Mm.
Yeah, I think.
All right, let's move on. I guess that's pretty much it. I mean,
Pitt,
like we did
Baltimore.
mention, the Eagles, but the rest of the starters they had a chance. We already talked about that, and then the last game.
Well,
Um,
yeah, real quick, just to mention it, the Chargers Broncos too. Broncos needed a win to lock up the first overall as well on the
Yeah,
on the
the
AFC, which
the
they won.
Chargers,
Chargers didn't play nobody.
yeah, the Chargers rested all their players. So,
Yeah.
they play somebody. They play Trey Lance.
oh
He went
man,
20 for forty
I mean,
four.
you should know. He was with the Cowboys. You should know. You know
He
about him.
went 20 for 44, 136. No touchdowns, 190. He
no
led the
good
team in rushing. He led the team in
Or
rushing, 9 carries for 69.
for three
horrible.
points.
But all right, last game of the season, which was a good one. Good one. We had the Ravens at Pittsburgh. This was also for the playoffs. Winner take all. Um, and Baltimore falls short. Uh,
Fortunately,
obviously a
check
miss.
if anyone was watching.
It was a miss field goal by Tyler Loop, the rookie, a 44 yarder. So they fall 24-26. Um, look at the box score. Lamar Jackson, 11 for 18, 238, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. He took 3 sacks for a minus 16. King Henry, 20 carries for 126, no touchdowns. Zay Flowers, 4 catches for 138, 2 touchdowns. The Walker, 2 catches for 46 and a touchdown. On the other side, Aaron Rodgers, 31 47, 294, 1 touchdown. No INTs, only 2 sacks for -4. Um, Jalen Warren, 14 carries, 66. Um, Aaron Rodgers, one run for 20 yards. Gainwell had a touchdown, and Hayward had a touchdown rushing. Gainwell on the air, 8 carries for 64. Austin, 3 catches for 55 and a touchdown. I don't got much to say in this game. This was a great game. I feel bad for the rookie. Missing that field goal. The Ravens had a chance in the end. But it's a tough loss for them. They had a uphill battle, and but just props to the Ravens. I gotta give them props. They started the season in a hole. Missed the quarterback like we mentioned, and all season like we've been saying, Lamar just hasn't been looking himself. And it sucks to go down this way. It sucks. I don't blame the kicker. No, I know it's his fault, but I just don't blame him.
You
It's
can't put all the blame
a
on
tough
him.
loss. Yeah.
I blame him 100%, bro. That was a win right there, dog. Ah man,
He's a
freaking,
rookie. You don't leave a rookie to that position right there, man.
he's been money all season long, bro. He should have made that would have got him to the playoffs right there, man. Steelers should have been out right now, man. They should have been out.
There's veteran kickers with the game on the line that don't score, like Chicharito.
Chicharito's watched already though, bro. Come on, bro. This is it's not like he was kicking a fucking 55-yarder or something like that. He was a 44-yard field goal,
Yeah,
dog.
it was
Come
right
on, dog.
there. It was a chip
That's
shot.
very,
Should have been a chip shot.
yeah, that's very, come on. It was very makeable, dog. Like, I mean, damn, I get it though. Like, but Lamar did all he could. He had that last throw to keep that drive going. Remember when he hit Isaiah Likely, and then that got him
Yeah.
into field. I mean, like, dog, like
He was
what were
airing
you-
it out.
Yeah, you the one more that you want from your quarterback. Like, come on, like you got him in position to win the game, and unfortunately, I do feel bad for Tyler Luke though. But I mean, man, that 44-yarder, man, you got to make those. I know sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but they could have been in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. But I still give credit to the Steelers though, because I know before the season started, I don't think none of us had them winning the division or
Nah.
even making the playoffs. So they battled with Aaron Rodgers and their defense hasn't been great for most of the year, but they kind of started stepping it up, and now they got TJ Watt back, and I don't know, man. Now we'll see in the playoffs, but they made it though. At least
Well, in this game, Lamar Jackson finally looked like his old self. He looked pretty good. And then also Derrick Henry, his past 2 games, he's been balling out. And I had said if Derrick Henry has a big game, they're gonna win the game. And yeah, they should have won the game, but they didn't. But you can't blame Derrick Henry on that or Lamar Jackson. And like you guys said, I do feel bad for the kicker, but yeah, those guys those kicks gotta be made. You gotta make those, man. That's what's gonna make you a great kicker,
if
But-
it was a 55-yarder, then and he missed it, then okay, it's all right. But come on, a 44-yard kick is like very, 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 very makeable. So, I mean, it was a great game though. Regardless, this was a good game, good ass game for sure.
Zay Flowers had a big game too, 138 yards. But as far as what you had said that we didn't expect Pittsburgh to win the division, yeah, we didn't. And we didn't even expect Aaron Rodgers to be this good either. I didn't expect Rodgers to be
Yeah.
this good. I had said he was washed or he's gonna be washed already.
Me
And
too.
he's been playing pretty good, man. But I mean, I don't know how far they can make it into the playoffs. I don't know if they'll go past the first round, but
One,
Rodgers been playing pretty good, you know.
one and done, my boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But yeah, props to the Steelers. They won this game, even though they should have lost. But a win's a win, right? You'll take it, especially to go to the playoffs.
I think the team that's been proving themselves all season long won. You know, obviously Baltimore had the struggles, injuries, had, uh, 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 a lot to factor in, but Pittsburgh deserves to be in the playoffs.
No doubt.
And also Rodgers did all this without his probably his top one receiver with
Oh yeah, DK.
DK Metcalf,
Yep.
but he should be back for the playoffs.
Yep.
And speaking about playoffs, just jump right into it, right?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Well, actually, now that I remember, the one thing that we did fail to mention, we could talk about it briefly. Uh, Miles Garrett did get the sack record, single season against the Bengals. Do you guys think though that Burrow
They gave
let
it
him
to.
have it?
I think so. I think bro, and it looked like he just dropped himself. Like he could have ran. He could have ran. He had space to run more, and he
Or
just
just
he
throw
just
it
kind
up.
of threw himself, or just
Yeah.
just throw it away, and he just threw himself. But like obviously they weren't playing for nothing, so I'm happy that Miles Garrett got that sack. Uh, but if Joe Burrow did that on purpose, props to Joe Burrow too for giving him that sack. I would say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you. I mean, I guess I think he did. I think he did as well. I think he let him have it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I still it's a great accomplishment regardless. You know, like to get the the sack record for one season for a season. So props to Miles Garrett.
I feel like they did give it to him, and I think that's why they were so salty at the end that they were celebrating. You know, I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh yeah,
You know that the refs,
up the
gave him a
game.
little extra
Yeah,
times, and a lot of these, Bengal players were like, "Come on, man, let's move on." You know, like that's cool, you broke the record, but let's move on. And I feel like maybe they're a little salty about it, like, bro, we gave you that shit, like y'all celebrating like y'all clinched the playoff berth, some shit, you know. Like let's move on, let's continue playing, but
I mean
let's also move on.
I mean that
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
that's a great accomplishment though. You know, getting the sack record is like in the NBA when like someone breaks the points, they stop the game and everybody starts celebrating. I think
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, I guess you don't see it in football that much. That's why we're like they celebrate after a
Yeah, I
milestone.
mean, I don't see why they would hate. I mean, the game is not on the line, you know. Like I get it, the game is on the line, and you're kind of building momentum, you know, like to come back
Yeah,
and win the game, and it's a must win. But I mean,
yeah,
it's not even a must win. Like there
yeah,
ain't no momentum in this game.
yeah.
But let's move the momentum on to the playoffs. We got the Saturday games. We have total of 6 games. Two for Saturday though. We won't start off for the 1:30 Pacific game. We got the Rams at the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, hold
The
on.
Rams.
We're starting with the. Oh
Saturday,
shit,
yeah,
man! What the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Saturday.
tripping. All right, so we got. I mean, damn it! I was putting the other one. I don't know why. I thought the other ones were first. Uh, so which one?
The the Rams and
Panthers,
Panthers.
Rams.
I mean the yeah Rams and Panthers is the 1:30 game.
All right. Well, we got the Rams at Carolina Panthers, and obviously Carolina won their division. That's why they get home field advantage. But what a whack way to get home field advantage by winning that sorry ass division. But albeit they did win. They did win the division, but the Rams are minus 10.5 underdogs. I mean, favorites. I'm tripping. Minus 10.5 favorites away. For a playoff game, that's a high number, but the Rams do have a overall, if not the best team, a top one of the best overall teams, offense and defense. Damn. I think the Rams win this game, but I don't know. I think the Carolina Panthers might cover this.
I think that I agree with you. I think the Panthers cover, but Rams win. I'm hoping the Rams lose though.
Yeah, obviously me too. But
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So yeah. Give me the Panthers plus 10.5.
Big Mo.
So
You're on
it's
mute.
a tough one.
Oh.
It's a tough
go ahead.
one. The Rams do win. But man, that spread is a little big. But the way I see it, though, Carolina coming off of a big game, you know, and they play good. You know, like we said, they're inconsistent. They did have a good game though, so maybe this is the game where they just flop, and the Rams just. I think the Rams are minus 10.5. I think they get Devontae. I think Devontae Adams coming back for this game, and I think they just run all over the Panthers.
Damn.
So you got to cover.
All right. All right, let's move on to the next game. The next Saturday game. It's Saturday, right? January 10th is Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. Saturday, 5 o'clock game. We got Green Bay at Chicago Bears, a divisional playoff game. We have the Green Bay Packers minus 1.5 away favorites. Damn, I mean, this is a hard one. Obviously, I believe Jordan Love is playing. Damn, I can't take the Packers as favorites. I don't know why. I just don't want to take them as favorites. Obviously, anyone can win this game, but I don't know. I'm liking the Chicago Bears. I think the Chicago Bears gonna win straight up. So it's probably a segue game, but if I had to choose, I'll take the Bears money line.
I believe in my boy Trayvon Diggs. I believe in Trayvon Diggs. I believe that he's gonna just go that coverage. I believe they're gonna fucking pass his way and just score touchdowns all over him. So give me the Bears. Give me the Bears to win and cover the plus 1.5.
Man, I'm gonna go with the Packers. I got the Packers
Cover too.
Yeah, to win, cover, whatever. Yeah, man. I think the Bears obviously they won the division. They had their best season in years, but they don't got no playoff experience just yet. They're gonna find out this time around, this year, how it's a whole totally different ball game. You know, Jordan Love is coming back. He's coming back, and Green Bay's defense, just because they lost Micah doesn't mean they're sorry. They still got a good defense. The Packers, the offense for the Packers, obviously with Jordan Love, they got a lot of weapons out there. You know, a lot of wide receivers, and I just think like if healthy, obviously no Michael Parsons, but with Jordan Love as quarterback, I think they can take out the Bears, man. I think the Bears the Packers going to Chicago and beat them. And give me the Packers.
Also, to add on that about their defense, like Moses said, Trayvon Diggs gonna make a difference, no? They picked up
Mm,
Trayvon Diggs.
yeah, I don't know about Trayvon Diggs, but their defense is still solid. They got talent up front in the trenches too. Is what I'm. So we'll see.
All right, let's move on to the Sunday games. Uh, next game up at 10 a.m. on Sunday, we got the Buffalo Bills at Jacksonville Jaguars. The Bills are -1.5 uh away favorites, and there's a hard one because Jacksonville's coming in hot. They're probably the hottest team coming into the playoffs, and but Buffalo Bills, I don't know, Josh Allen. If Bills win the game, this is gonna be probably their hardest game. All in the AFC division matchups and stuff. I believe, in my opinion, because Jacksonville coming in hot. But give me the Bills, man. I'll take the Bills. Like how you said about the Bears not having playoff experience. I think Jacksonville's the same way, and Bills been there before, so I'll take the Bills -1.5.
I've been writing off the the Jaguars for way too long. I think I'm about to jump on the train. I'm about to jump on that wagon. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Simpsons prediction. They predicted the Jags to beat the Buffalo in the playoffs, but
Oh,
I
it's a wrap.
just yeah, like I don't know. The Jaguars have been way more consistent. They've been looking way better, and Bills. I mean, yeah, they're winning a lot of games, but some of these games are barely winning, and I'm just for me, it's just like I was always in between. Like, yeah, I was high on the Bills, and I think I said it before. This is Josh Allen's year. Like, no Mahomes, no Lamar. Like, this is his opportunity, But I just don't see it this year. I don't. And Jacksonville has been playing great. They're at home. Um, the weather's gonna be warm. I'm gonna ride with Jacksonville. I'm sorry if I'm the jinx, but I'm gonna ride with Duval.
And I agree with that 100%, Mo. Give me the Jaguars, bro. The Bills, I said it. I've been saying it for the last few weeks. Have not been looking good all season. They've been winning games, but not looking good. I was with Moses. I didn't believe in the Jacksonville Jaguars for a long time, but they've been beating good teams, bro. It's not like they've been just beating sorry teams. They've been beating good teams. What's his name? The quarterback, Trevor Lawrence has been balling now, bro. Who would have thought that? Trevor Ballins, Trevor Lawrence has been balling, and they got good defense. They got good offense. They got good special teams. They get a lot of turnovers. Man, I think the Bills drew the worst matchup possible here.
Yep.
I'm taking the Jaguars, man. Give me the Jaguars.
Damn, I could see them winning too, but it just I don't know. It something about the Bills. I guess I just have I would have more faith in Josh Allen than Trevor Lawrence, even though Jacksonville Jaguars been playing great, like you said, and they're coming in hot.
Josh
But
Allen, Bills just got Josh Allen. That's
I
the thing.
know,
The defense hasn't been playing good this whole year. I know they had a low scoring game a few weeks ago against the Eagles, but the defense has been terrible this year, and they don't got no weapons like Trevor Lawrence does.
yeah,
So all they got is
but like,
Josh Allen. I mean, if unless Josh Allen goes for like 5 touchdowns, one rushing, two rushing, then that's the only way they're gonna win. But I don't see it.
like you said, the playoffs is a whole different monster. So I mean, anything can happen in the playoffs. But
Yeah, anything.
yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. But moving on to the next game, the 1:30 game, we got the San Francisco 49ers at Philadelphia Eagles, and the Niners are plus 4.5 underdogs. Obviously, I'm gonna take my Niners. I'm gonna take them to win straight up plus 190. The Eagles defense is good, but it's their offense that's been having issues. And as long as our defense plays good enough to stop that offense, I think we'll have a chance. If the offense can step it up from last week, I think we can pull this off and win this game, man. But obviously, it's gonna be hard. Our defense, no good. So our defense is gonna have to step it up, like have their games of the year from here on out. If they win, so I'm gonna have to take my Niners plus 190. But I mean, if we lose, I wouldn't be surprised either.
So you will take. Oh well, yeah, we got them winning. So yeah, obviously, yeah. That's fine.
Money line.
Chinto.
Damn. I can see this game going exactly like it went then this past week. I can see it going like that. Like low scoring, Eagles good defense stopping the Niners. And then Eagles offense ain't that good either. So them not scoring a lot of points. I can see a type of game like that, you know what I'm saying?
So
And
you
if that
talk
does
taking
happen,
under.
then the Eagles are gonna win, you know? If it's a low scoring game, the Eagles are winning for sure. You know, if it's like if the Niners can only get like 10, 15, 17 points. But if the Niners offense gets going like it's been, I got the Niners. And you know what? Trent Williams plays. Give me Brock Purdy for 3 touchdowns. Maybe one INT, but a rushing touchdown as well. Give me the Niners winning, bro. Come on now. I got the Niners.
Boy, why you got throw in that INT though?
I mean, just it happens, bro. It happens, but
It's a good defense.
yeah, it's a good defense. But as long as the Niners can score, if the Niners are able to put up like more than 25 points, I'll take the Niners, and I got the Niners, dog. Obviously, I got the Niners.
Almost stuck because he don't want to take the Eagles as a division rival, and then
Nah, for me it's a win-win. Fuck both of them. Look, Lane Johnson might be coming back to this game, so that offensive line for the Eagles obviously will improve if he's able to play. I'm gonna just start off right off the bat. I am betting wise. I will take the Frisco at plus 4.5 because I think that's a little high. I think this is a bit closer. You know, even if they lose by a field goal. But it is like I asked you guys, what do you guys have more confidence in? You guys is because like I said, you guys' rush defense was looking good, and you guys' offense was hot. And I asked you guys, what do you guys think would be more consistent? And in this last game, you guys couldn't stop the run, and the offense just wasn't clicking. So it just it's up in the air. It's you guys on the road. Philly rested all their starters. You guys fought a hard divisional opponent, and now you guys got to go to Philly. I don't know how cold the weather is going to be, but
gonna
obviously
be
a West Coast team,
it's gonna be 48 degrees, so not too bad.
48. Not too bad, yeah. So a West Coast team traveling to the East, they might have some problems. So I just don't see Frisco winning this one. I see them keeping it close, but just don't see them winning. And Lane Johnson comes back. Saquon Barkley just runs all over them. Um, Frisco's problem all season long has been getting to the quarterback. And the offensive line for the Eagles are good. Like I said, if they get Lane Johnson and Jalen Hurts has time in the pocket, He still has two talented receivers, obviously AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. So I expect this to be a better game than it was with Frisco and Seahawks. So it should be a good game, close game. But the end, the Eagles win. They don't cover, but they win.
I'll say this though about their offensive line this year. They've been one of the worst ones this season. The Eagles. I know you said they're getting with Lane Johnson back, but as far as this year, their offensive line has been one of the worst. I'll say that.
All right, if you guys got anything else to add, we'll move on to the next game. We got the Sunday night game uh, between the LA Chargers and New England Patriots. Chargers are plus 3.5 away underdogs. Um, I mean, Herbert is good. Mac Jones. What's his name? The quarterback. Drake May is good. It's just Drake May has no playoff experience, and then Justin Herbert, when he makes it to the playoffs, he's always one and out. So I don't know if they're gonna break that curse of making it past the first round. And I don't know to trust Drake May. Like I said, no experience. They got a young team, but at 3.5, I think Patriots win. But at 3.5, I think I'm gonna have to take the Chargers plus 3.5.
Um, I agree with you. I forgot to mention this trend on the last game. But there's a trend when it's who's when it's at least the first round of playoffs when it's the team that has the easier schedule, they usually don't cover. And like going back to the other game, the Eagles had the harder schedule, so I am going against that trend since I do have Frisco. But in this one, I won't go against that trend. Um, and like I did mention, again, this is another West Coast team going to the East Coast, but this is a later game, so this benefits the Chargers. So I do got them covering the spread. Um, the
That one's gonna be
weather,
colder game
it will
too.
be a little colder, but I mean, at least the time wise, this isn't too early, and it's not too late for the Chargers. So time wise, it's a good game for the Chargers. So I'll take them at the plus 3.5, but I do think the Patriots win. Well, not that I think I have them winning.
Damn. I think I'm right with the Chargers on this one, plus 3.5, and I think they pull it off. I think they pull off the win. I don't think the Patriots are just there yet. I know we've been talking about Drake May as a MVP, one of the MVP favorites, and he has been good all season. The Patriots have been good all season, but I don't think they're just quite ready yet for the playoffs. And I know we've been talking about their schedule this whole year that they had the softest schedule, and
Mm-hmm.
and I mean I don't think that's bode well is gonna bode well for them in the playoffs. I mean obviously any like this is a hard game. It's gonna be a hard fought battle, but I just don't think the Patriots are there just yet. Maybe in another year, next year, but not right now. I'll take the Chargers covering and winning this game.
All right, the last game for this wild card round. Uh, we got the Monday night. Well, Monday night game. Houston at Pittsburgh Steelers, and we got the Texans at -3. Uh, to me, it all depends on how if what's his name? Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers don't have a bad game, which I'm predicting he is against that defense, against the number one defense in the whole league, and then because he's not mobile at all. But if he does play good, if for some reason he plays good, I think the Steelers could win this game. But with all that being said, nah, I don't think they're beating the number one defense. I don't think Rodgers gonna do much. Give me the Texans -3. And I've said before, their offense isn't all that great. Well, in my opinion, but I think it's still good enough to beat this Pittsburgh Steelers team.
Yeah, at only -3, I'll take the Texans as well. If it is a close game, I think it's a field goal game. So I mean, why not take the -3? I'll push. But yeah, that defense, that Houston's defense, no joke. I feel like the offense is starting to pick up. CJ Stroud is starting to look a lot better. And Pittsburgh, they've been a little iffy. Is TJ? I know TJ Watt came back, but is he going to be 100? You know, so yeah, I'll take the Texans to win this game and cover the -3.
I agree 100%. I got the Texans, man. This whole team has been about their defense, and this is exactly what works in the playoffs. Their defense. I know they're playing away, but defense travels. Defense travels, and it's gonna be a long night for Aaron Rodgers. I feel like give me the Texans at -3.
All right, well that's it. That's it for the NFL. Anything else you guys need to talk about? Anything else you guys want to talk about before we head out? No.
Nah, I got nothing. No.
All right, well, this was a short episode. Obviously, not as much games since it's the playoffs, but hopefully, if you guys bet, hopefully your bets win, and hopefully your guys' team wins if they're in the playoffs. And with that, we'll catch you guys next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Later.
Peace.